Conservatives targeted by the IRS. Now they are testifying right now on Capitol Hill. But the political targeting goes much further than that just one agency. Yesterday on this program, Al Salvi, a former GOP Senate candidate, said he was personally targeted by Lois Lerner when she was at the Federal Elections Commission in 1996. They even went after his mother.
Two FBI agents came to my home, and they said they wanted to interview me, and I didn't take the Fifth Amendment, about a $2,000 contribution that my mother gave to my campaign. Where did she get that kind of money, they asked.
Well, that was new information first revealed on this program yesterday. Couple that news with new developments today. The wife of former IRS head Douglas Schulman has close ties to left-wing groups. Schulman was the same man that visited the White House 157 times. Let's bring in Michelle Fields from Next Generation TV. She is right here. All right, Michelle, we've gone through all of this, the extent of this targeting. My question to you is very direct. Do you think that it played a role and affected directly the results of last year's presidential election?
I absolutely do. Look, the IRS dragging its feet on the tax-exempt status applications for Tea Party groups stifled conservative thought. It stifled conservative ideas at a time in 2011 when we were supposed to be having a national conversation about these ideas. You know, I think it's no surprise that in 2010, the Tea Party groups were all over the place. They were everywhere. And in 2012, they weren't as active. And the reason why is we now know they were at home filling out absurd amounts of paperwork and answering ridiculous questions like the content of their prayers.
Yeah. Now, look, we've got the wife of Douglas Schulman, who was the acting director of the IRS at that time, the man who visited the White House 157 times. His wife is on the left, and she's an activist. And I'm wondering, is that the connection between the targeting by the IRS and the Obama campaign and the left generally? That's a possible link, I would suggest?
Well, I think a lot of these government employees are part of unions, and they take their marching orders from union bosses who tell them that Republicans are awful, they're evil. And this has an effect on an individual's personal beliefs as well as probably having an effect on the agency's mission. But look, I think it's very difficult to figure out what is the electoral impact that this has had in 2012. But I think if you look at a potential conservative donor, if you are a potential conservative donor and you're thinking of getting into the political sphere, you look at who's already there right now, like a Charles Koch. Charles Koch has become a household name, not because he has created thousands of jobs in America or because he stimulates the economy. It's because he goes against the Obama administration, and he's turned into sort of this Lex Luthor evil type of person. So this stifles a free speech, because as a conservative, you realize I don't want to get involved in that and become the next Charles Koch.
Yeah, look at it from the other side of the fence, as my colleague Charles Payne says. Supposing we'd have known about this IRS targeting during the election, that would have affected the vote.
Yeah, because not just conservatives, but independents too, Michelle. I mean, there's a lot of people out there who would find this kind of stuff despicable.
Oh, absolutely. But the reason why they didn't want this out is because they knew it would affect the election. And so they kept it hush-hush, and they silenced Tea Party groups and conservatives by making them fill out all this paperwork.
All right, Michelle Fields, thank you very much indeed for joining us. Stay with us on this subject, because we're not going to let it go away.